So many people ask me how I can become emotionally detached. And the clear and precise answer to that is become so focused on your purpose, something that's bigger than you, something that's deeper than you, such that your self-respect is so high, your standards are so high, you don't have to practice emotional detachment. It just naturally happens for you. You see, when you focus on something, it expands. If you're focusing on living something, overcoming something, changing something, you are giving that thing, that person, that pattern actually more power. That's where people go wrong. They get concerned about what they need to give up, what they need to change, what they're failing at. And then because they're thinking about it, they're adding more energy to that pattern, which becomes strong. And because you constantly think about it, that will become a reality. So thinking about how I can become emotionally detached from this person, from this pattern, from this behavior, is actually just going to empower that pattern, the behavior even more. You need to ask yourself this question: who do I want to be? What do I want to create? Where do I want to go? What do I actually want to implement, experience in my life? And you need to focus towards that. You need to take actions towards that. You need to start practicing the meditation, the actions to actually have that. And once you do that, you have the chance to have that, and emotional detachment will actually happen. Basically, self-love is one thing. It's having a high standard. That's it. It's having a standard so better than what you currently at that emotional detachment will happen along the way. And your high standards are directly the representation of the people you hang out with. If you hang out with people who have better standards, your standards will automatically go up. If you hang out with people or not hanging out with any people who have low standards, you don't have to do anything. It will just automatically drop down. So number one thing, cut out all the people who do not have the standards that you want to have. Second, if you're carrying any emotional trauma, any emotional blockages, start releasing them. There's a somatic practice you can do to start releasing them. And as you will release them, those things will stop impacting you, and naturally you will become emotionally detached. What do you mean by emotional detachment? Becoming detached from certain emotions. What are those emotions? Identify them. What are those people? Memories. Identify them. Start releasing them somatically. And if you want to know how to do it, I teach that in my webinar, so you can click on the link and I can guide you through that. And number 3, treat yourself like your biggest cheerleader. Self-talk is so important. What you say to yourself, it becomes a pattern, your mind becomes habitual, you become biologically programmed, and it starts becoming your reality. Speak to yourself exactly like that person you want to be, that relationship you want to have, you'll be speaking. And I can guarantee you that high standard person, that high value person you want to be, that career you want to have, that person will never ever speak to themselves in a negative, criticizing way. They will be their biggest constructive criticizer, but not in a way to dim their light, to diminish their self-worth. So do these 3 things and naturally you'll become emotionally detached. Don't focus on emotional detachment. Focus on where you want to go, who you want to be. Put attention in that area, and naturally once that pattern become a part of your life, this will go over. And that's how you become emotionally detached.